Well, behind me, as you can see, our new home is rising for Easter Seals. Our longtime partner, the Alabama Department of Rehabilitation Services, for over 50 years we've worked together to serve children and adults in our community with disabilities. And we've worked to change lives, and we've done that. We've asked a few folks to speak briefly today. Ronnie, let me emphasize that briefly today. I do want to introduce you to Ronnie Johnston, if you do not know him. He's been at Easter Seals for what, 38 years, and for the last few of those years, he's been our executive director, does a tremendous job, and of course, he has spent hours and hours, days and days, months and months getting us to this point. Ronnie, come forward, please, sir.
We've come together today to dedicate the new site of our new work home. And it occurs to me that the best way to do this is to rededicate ourselves to our work and our mission and the mission of our partners. And that is to provide services that ensure that children and adults with disabilities and other special needs can live, learn, work, and play in their community. We stand here today because in 1907, a family lost their son in a tragic accident, and the father dedicated his life to see that no other child in his community would die due to the lack of medical care. His dedication led to the eventual founding of Easter Seals as we know it today. We stand here today because in 1959, a small group of volunteers in Tuscaloosa decided we needed a new facility to serve children and adults across West Alabama, and that's where we are today, behind DCH Hospital. We stand here today thanks to the dedication of staff and volunteers who for the last 57 years have built a legacy of service to this community. And that's really one of the reasons I'm so glad to see Loy Robinson, our former executive director, and Tommy Hester, I know he's here, former board chair, because that demonstrates the continuity of dedication we've had in Easter Seals for all these years, and I'm so very appreciative for your support. We stand here today on the shoulders of so many dedicated people who laid the groundwork for us, and it is now our time. It is our time to dedicate ourselves to giving our talents, our energy, and our support to sustaining the progress that others made possible. And I ask for your support today, not just financial support for our mission, but I ask for your prayers for us and for abundance, growth, and blessings on the work that will be done in this building right here. So I'll leave you today with my favorite quote from Helen Keller. I love this quote. She said, "I would rather walk with a friend in the dark than alone in the light." So thank you for being our friends, and thank you for walking with us on our journey.
It's days like today that let me know just what a weenie I am. It is cold out here, but I'm not a very good speaker, but I talk a lot, and so I've had several people that know me say, you need to keep this short, so I will. But for me, it's not only exciting as we combine our programs with Easter Seal, West Alabama, but it's also personal because in 1975, I started teaching at Druid High School, which no longer is now. I've ridden back around Tuscaloosa, and it's kind of hard to recognize. I was the assistant principal at Parkview Alternative School, which no longer exists. I think there's apartments back there now. But in my time at Druid, one of the things that I did was built a partnership with Easter Seals West Alabama to help get the students that I work with ready to go to work. So that's Doyle Love, Ronnie, Butch Bradley, going way back, Lori. So for me, it's kind of coming full circle from living here and raising my children here and being a teacher here and being connected. So to be able to come back sort of at the end of my career and see this building being built and we re-establish and rededicate our partnership with Easter Seals of Alabama and Easter Seal of West Alabama is really exciting for me, and it's really especially exciting for me because it's going to help us both do a better job of serving the people, the children and adults in Tuscaloosa and the surrounding areas, to help them become productive, independent, self-supporting, contributing members of their own society. And I couldn't be more thrilled to renew and rededicate our mission to do that, and also our partnership with Easter Seals. So I couldn't be happier to be here today, unless it was about 30 degrees warmer. Thank you very much.
But I am so honored to be able to say a few words. And Easter Seal is dear to me because my mom and grandmother both retired from Easter Seal. So I was able to see all of the staff as I grew up along the way. And now as a city leader, I'm just so excited about the opportunities that we can do to help Easter Seals and the rehabilitation services. And Councilman Pugh joins me here today. We actually kind of share this particular area, so revitalization is very important to us, and I know he's super excited along with me to see the opportunities that are about to take place in the new endeavors. And my glasses are fogging up, so that means it's time to go. But on behalf of the mayor and my colleagues on the city council, we're so excited, and we can't wait to join in with the new opportunity that's in store for Easter Seals. Thanks.
But this is a great day for Easter Seal and for West Alabama, and certainly for all of the volunteers and all the folks that have put so much into making this day become a reality. I look back and I see folks like Tommy Hester, who's been laboring for years with West Alabama Easter Seal, and you reflect back and you think about Ronnie, you think about Clyde Price, and all the guys that labored in the vineyards in order to make a quality of life better for those that we serve. And so it's a real pleasure for me if I can get my teeth to quit chattering, and I'll shut up and go sit down. But congratulations.
You know, it was like 55 years ago, my prognosis was not so good, much like the weather is today. But my mother, my daddy, they could see the sun shine. They knew there was a future there because there was Easter Seal, West Alabama. They brought me up here to Tuscaloosa, where I got started with some speech therapy, got some hearing aids, and got myself going, where I could obtain an education and get a good job and go to work and have a career. You know, today, as I look back on this and look at this beautiful building that's about to come up before us, I know the Easter Seal of West Alabama is in great shape, and that we will be able to serve children and adults in this community for many, many years to come. That is so important. You've got to get those services to those people so they can go out and enjoy life and live and work and play in a wonderful community such as ours right here in West Alabama in Tuscaloosa County. I just am honored, so honored to be able to head up the campaign, and I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing all of you in the near future. Thank you so much.
Today really is kind of the beginning. As you heard Jordan Plaster say, our capital campaign starts right now, and we need your help. There's information back on the back table in addition to coffee. We ask you to take some of both, and have a great weekend. Thanks for being here.